Today I'm going to share with you how to create this beautiful address sign.
Got my numbers scribed into place. So now we're going to make sure we stop this at 0. Obviously I raised it up so I can change out the tip, but it's stopped at the 0 because for the next step we're going to be cutting holes where I will be doing the tack welds to hold on the second layer. So we have our guide here now for the second layer, and we'll be cutting out the pieces of the second layer on this piece here. Alright, so now I have all my holes set, and because I kept my 0 right where I did the trace, I saved this, and now I'm going to take it up to my plasma. I have changed my tip, so now I can turn on my hypertherm and actually do the cutting now. So I'm going to run this part, and we're going to see where all the holes are going to turn out, and they're going to come out right inside each of the letters and numbers, and some right around the border where I'm going to be doing some extra work. Alright, so keeping it at the 0 from where I did the tracing. I have my G-code in, and I'm ready to actually do the cutting now. So I'm going to prep my machine. Okay, now we're going to run the cycle. Okay, so now I have all the letters prepped and the border prepped. Now these are all going to get cut out individual pieces. They're just going to drop out because these are going to be the topper pieces that go on top of the other pieces that we raised and did all the holes for. So, we have it here. I have it loaded. I have it zeroed out and lined up in my machine here. So we're going to go ahead and again purge the machine. And here we go. To hold the numbers and the frame in place, I went ahead and just added a couple dots of epoxy just throughout the backing so that I could hold it down and let it cure just for a little while, so that when we go to weld it, we have everything is held in their place. So now we will get all these holes filled in, except for the mounting holes, and we can get the painting started on there and get those patina colors and going on this. So really exciting. We'll do a little bit more finishing and grinding and after we get the welding on, and yeah, it's gonna be a great project.
So when you're patinaing copper, there's a lot of different variations of acids and chemicals that you can use to create certain colors. On this sign that I did, I used the one that was the more subtle of them, had kind of more of a more green look to it. I have some other ones that really turn out more like the vibrant teal almost. And those ones are really pretty. They do dilute a little bit when you put your final coat over top. They get to be not as teal, so if you do plan to put a clear coat on, you do want to prepare for that your color is going to change once you have a topper coat on it. But for this sign, we were going for more of that green look, so I used the more gentler color, which was that Verde that you saw in the video. The other ones I have are just a true patina, and then another greening effect one.
Okay, so we got all the staining on there and we got the gold painted. We wanted to make it look a little bit more authentic and older, so we didn't make it a completely perfect coat. Left a little bit of the patching on there because that's the look that we're going for on this. So this turned out just perfect with how we got a little bit of those spots of a few different colors. And so now we're gonna go ahead and seal it in. So when I do that, I'm expecting this color to kind of turn a bit more greenish. It's gonna not be as teal and it's gonna dull out a bit, which I'm expecting that. And that's why I tried making it as green as I could, because I knew that it was gonna fade down a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and coat this with a new product I've been using.
So with this sign, you can see I have a little bit of the crackling in here, but that was okay. I wanted to have that extra texture in there. And so when you apply a little too much of the topping at once, it can create that crackling because it kind of like reactivates the layers underneath of it. So if you're going for that look, just apply it a little too heavy on the first coat, and chances are you're going to get a little extra texture in there. But if you want it to be all just smooth like it was before, then just do some really thin coats, and then after a couple of those sink in, then you can do a heavy coat just for the extra protection.